Hi everyone! We are back in Minnesota. We drove up from Mexico and we have some very exciting news. We bought an RV! So we decided to get an RV to live in full-time for like the half of the year when we're in the States, because we wanted to be able to be close to family in Minnesota, but most of our time spent there is at cabins, so it's nice to be able to just like drive this right up to the cabins and then also be able to explore the U.S., during some of our time in the summer when we're here. So that's kind of how we landed on full-time RV life. Okay, so first of all, what did we buy?
We bought a ROCKWOOD, 2609WS.
Ultralight.
Ultralight.
And why did we pick this model?
Well, mostly because they're built fairly well when it comes to the different RV manufacturers. All aluminum sides with vacuum bonded fiberglass. That was kind of important because we've heard of delamination, which basically wrecks your entire RV. Also, the wheels have independent suspension, and our truck is only a half ton, so having that with the lightweight kind of gives it a better trailering experience.
What does independent suspension mean?
It just means each axle has its own, and each tire has its own suspension. So your whole RV is not rocking if one tire hits like a pothole or something. It's not critical, but it's just an added benefit, I think. Also, these have the drop down frames, so the storage is absolutely huge. It's kind of like a fifth wheel storage underneath. Yeah, so originally we were thinking about buying a used one and, maybe refinishing or updating the inside. Unfortunately, we just couldn't find the layout, along with the length and the weight that we wanted. And these kind of higher end, like I said, the aluminum frame and the vacuum bonded fiberglass. So those are kind of hard to find on the used market, so we ended up going new. Yeah, so the layout we were looking for is something under 30 feet long or right at 30 feet. Needed a bunk bed, and that was basically in storage because we're going to be full-time living in it basically while we're back here in the States, visiting friends and family. So the other thing we love is the huge power canopy on this or awning on the RV. One thing I'm not quite sure about is we've got power stabilizer jacks underneath here, and really it doesn't give you any little bit of control. Each side is kind of leveled the same, so I'm not sure if I like those or not yet. The other thing that ROCKWOOD really cheaps out on is the crappy grill they give you. This thing's going in the garbage. Also, I know these can be added afterward market. These step above by more ride stairs, but they come standard on the ROCKWOOD Ultralights now, which is super nice. They're just much more sturdier, and with us carrying Hudson up and down, I feel more comfortable doing it.
Okay, are we ready for the interior tour? Welcome to our tiny home. We'll start with this little lounge area. This was actually a key selling feature for us because we use it as a sofa, and this table pulls up to make a dinette real easy. A lot of the models that we were looking at had a dinette and then a sofa or a love seat separate, and that adds on a lot of length, which we were trying to avoid. So this was pretty key actually for us. We like this location of the lounge space and the setup of it because it's directly across the way from the TV, which also isn't always the case with these models, so it's handy that it stares right at it. Here we have our fridge, pretty standard. Freezer above it. Into the bedroom. So things that we liked about the bedroom, first of all, the front window. A lot of models don't have that, and it really like opens up the space and adds a lot of light, which was really important for me. Bri added this TV here, aftermarket. He really enjoys it. Underneath here is easy access storage, which we thought was super handy for like winter coats and diapers and stuff. Down underneath here is additional storage, which is easy access. All of these were features we appreciated. The bed, oh, we want to go this way? Okay. Closet, we like the closet. It's a mini slide out, which makes for pretty deep shelves here. We added some additional shelving and some like organizational stuff, but it makes for decent storage. And over here are all the hanging stuff, and again, this is nice and deep, which is real handy for us. There is additional storage up above that is stuff that we don't access quite as often. And finally, we liked that it was actually a separate room because we did consider a Murphy bed, because then we can shut the door when little man goes to sleep. Moving on to our modest kitchen. It's not real big, but they did try to like optimize the counter space by adding these fancy little, I don't know what they are, grates that go over the sink. And then the stovetop has this glass that folds down, which we use a lot as a counter. And then this also pops out when you need a bit more space. So it's snug, and you certainly don't want more than one person in here at a time. Oh, decent amount of storage up top. Again, Bri added some shelving to make it a bit more efficient, and some spice racks on both. We are huge fans of command strips everywhere. A pretty decent sized oven, actually, that we have used a couple times already, making quiche. Let's see. Over to the entertainment center. This is the bulk of our storage, really, right here. This is pretty deep. Obviously, it needed help with some totes. It's not the most organized, but as you can see, it's kitchen, food, cleaning, backup bathroom, you name it. There's also storage back in here. Obviously, we were really concerned with storage. This could probably be optimized further, but we don't want to put too much weight on it, so right now it's mostly just our electronics back there. Cool sound system. I don't know if they all have that, but it has zone, which is here, zone in the bedroom, and then outdoor zone, so you can like have it wherever you want it. I need my drink. So bunk. With little man, we decided we needed a bunk. We wish that these were smaller, quite honestly. He sleeps up top, and we fashioned this gate, more or less, that folds down and locks him in. So he's got more room than he's ever had. This is cool. A new feature that a lot of the new ones have is that it folds up, and we pretty much always leave it up because of all this extra storage here for like his toys and our hamper and obviously our vacuum mount. One update that we've made since our first take of this video is we were never using this, so Bri just removed it. We saved it in case we need it. And then just added a little laminate countertop, which just makes it like much easier, and it opens it up so we can see that window. But again, it's just easy access storage that we tweaked. Into the bathroom. Put the seat down. I don't really know what to tell you about this. The bathroom's nice. I like the skylight. There's never enough hot water, in my opinion. Here's more storage. Miraculously, most of our essentials made it into this one little cabinet. Because down here is not storage, that's just access to the water pump. What am I missing?